I'm a Christian who supports abortion, and here are all reasons why.
Okay, let's compare these claims to what Scripture actually teaches.
First, it's never condemned in the Bible.
The word abortion isn't used in the Bible, but neither are the words human trafficking and online fraud, and we know those things are still wrong because the Bible teaches against those actions. As Christians, we should base our ethics on biblical values and not modern words, and Scripture teaches us that humans bear God's image, that He formed us in our mother's womb, and that murder is forbidden.
The Bible doesn't even say life begins at conception.
The Bible isn't answering a biology question, it's stating God's view of the unborn. Psalm 139 says God knit us together in the womb. Jeremiah 1:5 says He knew us before birth. And Luke 1 shows John responding to Jesus while both were unborn. So Scripture constantly treats unborn lives as valuable to God.
The only evidence we have for when life begins is in Genesis, when God describes the breath of life.
Okay, so Genesis 2 is describing Adam's very unique creation from dust and not just ordinary human reproduction. We should not be using Genesis 2 as an argument for life begins at first breath.
This is why Jews actually believe life begins at first breath.
I know a lot of Jewish people who would disagree with that claim.
2, it doesn't really even mention abortion, besides when a priest prepares an abortifacient or bitter water to a man who believes his wife is cheating on him.
Numbers 5 never describes abortion or even says that the woman is pregnant, and most scholars see it as a judgment of infertility. Either way, it's describing a very unique act of divine judgment, and it's not just giving permission for elective abortion.
The only explicit mention we have of abortion in the Bible is not condemned.
Again, this claim assumes that Numbers 5 is about abortion, and that is highly debated, and most scholars don't agree with that claim.
I also believe God gave women power to create life, and with that, shepherdship over the creation of life.
Okay, so just having the ability to do something doesn't make every use of that ability moral. In fact, in Scripture, stewardship always comes with God's boundaries.
If God wanted men to be in control of reproduction, she would have given them the power to do so, but she didn't.
Did she just refer to God as a she?
It's important for women to have the control of reproduction, hence why God gave that power to us.
With that being said, abortion is not compatible with the biblical teaching of human life and its value to God. Jesus is King. I love you guys.